Alright, hello. I'd just like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate today for two amazing people. We should all take a minute to appreciate how lovely Amy looks today and also how well Daniel scrubs up when he is forced to. It's great to stand in front of you all today as one of Daniel's best men. It's weird really, this is the third time there's been a Meadows McLean Groom best man combo. The first in 1991 when Daniel's uncle John was my dad's best man. 2017 Daniel was my best man for me, and I've got the privilege to be here today as one of his best men. So, me and Daniel go way back. In fact, I don't know what goes back further. Our airlines are our friendship. We've been mates since we both had a fringe. So, sit on the Lego board there. He looks smart today in his suit, but I remember one of the first times I seen Daniel in the suit. We were going to a fancy dress party. I think we were about 11, I think we was. We were going as 1920s gangsters, but we looked like two extras out of Bugsy Malone. My mum was panicking before we went to the party, and she insisted, be careful with your suits. We go to the party and all was good, no damage to the suit. Walking back home from the party, Daniel clipped his heel on a raised pavement flag, snapped the heel off his shoe. If that wasn't bad enough, he then bent down to pick the heel up, and as he did, he split his trousers right up the middle. As we got a bit older and a bit more interested in girls, I just didn't think this was going to happen for Daniel. We went to the pictures, just me and him, with our loafers on and a pair of jeans. Off we went, stinking of Lynx Africa and Duke. We were sat in the pictures, just me and him. There was no one else in there, and two girls come in and sat directly behind us. I nudged them and gave them a smirk to say, we're in here, we're in, this is it. So one of the girls spilled her popcorn over Daniel, which what I call was an act of flirting. Daniel, however, didn't think so. He turned around fuming, throwing the popcorn back at them. And proceeded to call them things that cannot be repeated in the house of God. Another time, we were going to play football when there was a group of slightly older girls over the road. Daniel's there with the football doing tricks, step overs, cross turns, and he tipped himself up. With a can of Dr. Pepper in hand, he went flying. The can smashed into the pavement and burst. He cut his elbow and the can was spraying all into his face and eyes. He had to run to my mum's to one, get away from the girls, and two, clean the Dr. Pepper and blood up. He ruined what little streak head we had. So, when we left school, Daniel was set on joining the army. He was set on becoming a mechanic. His mum, like most other mums, didn't want a little boy going in the army on the front line in Iraq and Afghanistan. So he compromised and became a nursing nurse just by second. The kids loved him, as did the staff. Our living the eldest out through the doors and still does to this day. So he had a brief stint living on the Wirral. When he seen a cow for the first time, he thought it was a big dog. He didn't settle well on the Wirral though. He said the nearest shop was 3 to 5 business days walk away. One time, he had locked himself out of the house before work in the Three Stags. In his pyjamas and dinosaur feet slippers, he had to walk to work to tell them he wouldn't be in. He wouldn't be in that night for his shift. But why did he phone in? Because he'd locked his phone in the house as well. He said cars were beeping at him as he was walking to work in his pyjamas. It's a good job things didn't work out over the water. We might not be sat here today. So he started working as a PCSO, later on joining the real police. So I thought to myself, I don't want a mate who's a grass or a busy. But I also realised he's the only mate I've got, so grass away. He also gained a degree at university. I remember back in the day, he couldn't even spell university in my mind. Spoke to one. So when he met Amy, he was telling me about her and I was made up for the both of them. I thought to myself, I wonder what she's like. Bet she's quiet. She can't be as mad as him. Opposite attract and all that. I don't think I quite got that one right. One night after our Nancy's Christmas party, it was time for Amy to go home. She asked Daniel to go inside to get her shoes. It comes out with Amy said shoes.
They're not my shoes.
She just looked at the shoes and scoffed. They are not my shoes, she said. I wouldn't wear them. They were in fact Amy's shoes. So, when he took Amy to Scotland to propose, I was so excited for them. He was telling me all about what was going on, what he was going to do, how he was going to do it. So I spoke to him the next day. How did it go? She lost the ring the next day in Edinburgh. Luckily, she found it in the doorway of the shop the day after. I was excited for the wedding, but even more so for the stag do. So where do I start? A load of us descended to Prague. A lot of the lads I'd not met before, but what a gang yous all were. It was like Daniel had been collecting mates at car boot sales and charity shops. I'm not saying that they were cheap, nasty, or some of them smelled like death, but nothing or no one seemed to match. There was a good variety of lads from all walks of life. We had white lads, black lads, Chinese lads, Christians. Hello, Lloyd!